Donuts for some people will never be the same again. We are live.
There's nobody at the table.
There's nobody at the table. That's too funny. Hey everybody, welcome to Take20 D&D presents Take20 D&D presents Tripping the Rifts. Normally there's people at this table. Everybody migrated out for the Kicking It Live. Right now, let's see. We're a bunch of mercs. We just maybe finished a job.
Not quite yet.
Not quite yet.
We have to figure out how to retrieve or roll an ATV back on its wheels.
Oh yeah, that is important.
40 tons worth of get your ass out of jail free.
Yep. Brilliante. All right. Now, where do we get the chat? Ooh. That's my phone going off, telling the world that we're live.
Yeah, that's mine telling me the same thing.
That's awesome.
So, Aiden should be here soon-ish.
Yeah. I mean, we're just getting warmed up.
Oh, yeah.
Here, let's put that up there. Ooh, what happened there? We're chat. And then let's,
So you guys have to extricate the slug buggy. Or the sludge buggy.
Sludge buggy.
Give it time.
Give it time, yeah.
Sludge buggy. Damn right, sludge buggy. Ooh, look, chat window's mighty big. Mighty visible now. And there's our stats. And the feed is paused, so we don't have to see it twice. We're here.
We have a viewer.
And we do.
Hello, viewer. Don't know who you are, but...
That could, in fact, be a bot. We don't know. Could be speaking of pure artificial intelligence. But if you're just joining us now, while we get set up and while there's actual people at the table, welcome to Take20 Presents Tripping the Rifts.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Domo arigato. I am Kelly, and I'm playing Thrail. He's an aberrant, fallen Cosmo Knight / Leyline Walker. And to my left is DM Extraordinaire, Ty.
A DM. Playing the evil guys and the world, because everything's out to get them.
The answer is yes.
Yes. In Rifts, the
What
answer
the
is a
hell is that
solid
going
yes. I don't know, but at least it's not a testicle bird.
It's like troll-like, but weird testicle bird. I forgot about those two. Yeah.
Next time we see him,
When you least expect it.
Yeah. I'm going to have to find some way to incorporate that. Cryos does suffer from dimensional rifts, too.
Bizarre
Nothing to
shit
that
syndrome.
degree, but yeah. Mostly, extraplanar and extra elemental creatures.
I guess I'm scared to play your game
Yeah.
after that story.
No Modrons. Oh, and your starting story is like completely not what's on mine. So,
No?
No, I wanted to grind that into. Oh, don't worry, it's still a possibility.
Okay,
Still a
fair
possibility you may end up in that situation, but it won't work simply because I have to bring your characters in on one single purpose, and if I do it without letting you guys walk through that purpose first, there's things that won't be explained. So there's a lot of narrative paths there. There's about 20 different places you could possibly go from where you start, and every one of them I've got some pretty gigging details, so it should be fun.
Right on.
Yeah, it should be fun.
To my left is...
I'm Lynette, and I'm playing Misty. She's an infiltrationist saboteur type person.
Yeah, human?
Sort of.
Everybody's sort of human.
As human as
Was human at one point.
as human as versus.
And Dustin? What are you playing, man?
I play a human, but heavily modified. And more or less a what's the word I used last time?
Steroid Olympics?
No, I am a drugged out sociopath with death wish.
Yeah, sounds right.
Charles Manson, but only greater grip. Greater grip
Charles
than
Manson,
the
but can rip an armored door off and beat someone to death with it.
Right. And as a 5-year lifespan.
Yes.
Yeah.
With explosive repercussions.
I can't wait to see if we make it 1 year, let alone 5.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
There's another. Can't read it from here.
Who are your drafts? Why are there 2 Fs? Oh, not safe for fucking work. We decided to amp that up a notch just for this particular game. Great sound. I've never heard her as clear. That's awesome.
Hey, there we go.
You're actually being heard on camera this
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Be afraid.
Yeah. Be very afraid.
Don't tell her that next time. Now she's going to get quiet.
Yeah. Welcome to your drafts. Good to have you with us. Yeah, we're just waiting on our 4th player, and then we're gonna kick things off
Well, if we want, we can kind of start prematurely without him.
with a recap.
So, our party tracked the trail of a buggy off into the bush to the northwest, and said buggy was found, decrepit, destroyed, and fucked up. On top of it was mounted a M202,
Nope.
or
on it.
NG2, or no, it wasn't on it.
It was next to it.
Next to it. That's right.
Side mounted?
No, it was on top.
It was
Oh,
on
I
top.
had
It was
no.
knocked
That's
off.
right. Yeah.
And they were ambushed by a group of Griggle Leapers. Yeah, said it right again.
Nice.
The only time you messed up was when the stream ended last time.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Then our party ventured north, a little more northward because. Oh no! Just wait, because the buggy lost a wheel. Oh no, you guys found that.
We found the wheel, but we found
Mhm.
the devil unicorn first.
Yeah, and you guys found a devil unicorn, which just about wrecked Chuck. Almost turned him into ground Chuck.
Yeah.
Everyone else did fairly fine, except for you were in his mouth for a little bit. He was kind of gnawing on you.
Yeah.
Then he got the massive chocolate starfish shot from,
Yeah.
from Chuck.
Yeah. Oh, that's
It was-
sweet, sweet.
It was messed up.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Caught
That was-
shot straight up the pipe and a nat 20 to boot. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Did some wicked damage. Burnt that thing's arsehole.
Yeah.
I think he thought he was eating some spicy food the day before.
Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's even worse than spicy food. And then after that, I think it was Creed flew off in larger and larger circles around the group on his jetpack
Mhm.
to scope out the area. He found a couple of rhino buffalo, and you guys ended up chasing them down. There was a boatload of Griggle Leapers.
You know how I pictured that part when it happened was like, he's just up there looking. Hey, there's a bunch. You guys got him. Yeah, you guys, I'm going to go look over here. All right. Did that a couple of times over. Meanwhile, we're just getting thrown around, eating. Yeah.
Well, thankfully, someone did really good on the mini missile shots and really purged
Pushing
the area
pushing them to us and
towards you guys. Yeah.
dispersing the rest.
Yeah.
And you guys basically did a quick mop up of the Griggle Leapers, and then the 2 rhino buffaloes ended up. You guys ended up chasing those 3 of them, wasn't it?
3 of them.
Yeah. What they split.
Split
Two
off.
went in one direction, one went the other.
And we did take them down in time before they managed to get away.
Yeah, but while you guys were trying to chase down the first, someone made a kick-ass maneuver, really kick-ass, and flipped the UTV or the ATV on its side. So right now, 40-ton ATV is laying on its side, kind of. I'm guessing all the stuff in the kitchenette is
There was a
jostled all
juicer
over the
behind
place.
the wheel last I checked. And
Yeah,
that is-
you have to expect that kind
Yeah,
of
it's
stuff.
like nobody looks at the lights and says, it says here you're a registered juicer. You just go on and have a good day. Thanks, officer. Like nobody wanted him behind the wheel in the
Yeah,
first place.
juicer means no driver's license.
Yeah, exactly.
Required. Yeah, they'll just get in
Well,
and
you're not
drive
going
it
to get one
anyway.
either.
Yeah.
The license registration, you're just going to get a giant fist to the face.
Chopper, no problem. I'll just like. So now we have enough horn to show that we've done enough
You
damage.
guys have got
That's
the
right.
was it? Now in total, you guys recovered one piece of horn from the downed ATV.
Yeah.
Like the yeah. So you guys have 4 of them. So you guys have enough. Hopefully you get a payday out of it, as well as some shredded armor.
Mm-hmm.
Someone took a blast, an energy blast, that just about nuked her energy armor.
This better be working properly.
Yes.
What's up, J-Man?
Um,
J-Man. So I gotta remember to focus on that camera instead. Like looking back, hey buddy.
yeah, there was a couple of good crits last game. Good crit fails, good crit successes,
Yeah.
and it was nice. It was messy, and now you guys have a 40-ton ATV laying on its side and
APC.
or APC. Oh, that's right, armor. Yeah.
Nerds. Nerds of the world, unite!
Pretty much.
Hey, you know what it is like, don't make fun of nerds. You'll end up working for one of us one day.
I love that old comparison. Michael Jordan makes X amount per year. He's worth like 230 million. Blah 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 blah. And it goes on and on. Just this whole list of all this stuff that Michael Jordan so big, and then it says Bill Gates makes what Michael Jordan has made in his entire lifetime in the first quarter of a year.
Yeah. It's just sick.
Nerds over jocks.
Yeah. I have to break these bad boys down.
More light. Are we in
Not
the
the
dark,
donuts.
sir? Are we in the
Nice.
dark?
These are so sweet.
Apparently we're dark.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. I forgot to turn the sun on.
Oh. So don't be surprised if the GM goes blind here. It's okay.
It's a repeated masturbation.
Well,
Palms aren't hairy.
Yeah, it was like, I got nothing better to do waiting for Aiden to show up.
fun part about friction burns.
Like, there's nothing funny about friction burns. Alright, let's try that. Blind everybody out. There we
It's interesting. Now I know what it feels like to have a Terminator targeting bud again.
Actually, let's do.
Oh, well, you've had people flash a flashlight in your eyes.
Yeah.
Excuse me, miss, you know you can't be parked here. That kind of, like, had a flashlight. There we go. That should be better.
Oh, yeah. That should be good.
How's that? Does that work? Yeah, these things are amazing.
Oh, and that's a full 11 piece set. Eh?
Yeah.
2 D20s.
2d20s. Yeah. Yeah, good luck.
Bronze.
Getting them out is a bit of a trick.
And it's brass. That's nice.
Bronze.
Oh, it's bronze? Yeah. They'll be heavy too. They'll be table breakers.
Oh.
Yeah, they're actually a nice small size though. Like they're not the oversized metal.
Oh, it's not
It's
a
not too
20 mil.
heavy.
That's actually not bad. I would have expected bronze to be
Yeah.
a lot heavier.
Yeah, it's got holes in the side if you need help getting all of them out. Just pop them all out.
This is really nice.
Yeah. So I got these dice from D and Dice UK or at DN Dice UK. So definitely check them out. These things are like super nice, and they have like wicked customer service. These are the ones that I'm looking forward to using. I think they're called like Moonbeam or something. Yeah, love the color though. And that means that 2 of these oft failing sets.
Remember, any bad dice go in the dice jail.
Yeah, well, I've got a full max penitentiary for dice going on somewhere. Fail me again, eh? You and your 6 brothers and sisters.
You and the rest of the facts.
Yeah.
Why, when one goes in, the rest go to the whole family goes to jail.
Yeah. Yep. Stay together.
I'm just pulling out the crit dice. I mean, sorry.
Yeah.
Fail?
Crit fail dice.
All right. So while he's getting here, I'll let you guys kind of decide and
That
think on
sounds
a way
broke.
to.
Yeah. My finger.
You guys can try and decide on how to get an armored personnel carrier out of the mud.
Ah.
Yeah.
Perhaps we could
As I
wedge
said,
a
I'm going
large
to get-
horn under the rear
I'm
bumper.
going to go get a shovel.
So you climb in. Let's see how well things lasted inside. 007. Oh, yeah. Everything, you know what? For the most part, a lot of stuff has just kind of stayed in place. The fridge kicked open; it's on its side. And some of the food's out. You guys will be fine. You're gonna get lots of dino steaks, so it's no big deal.
Yeah, I'm not overly concerned. As long as there's at least something left in there. Because we might be here for a few hours.
Oh yeah. So you guys,
I'm like, yes, we started at 7, ends at 10. We are quite literally here for a few hours.
so you get a shovel out.
And then I start digging next to it.
Wash.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, so it's all just
muddy and swampy.
nasty.
I wouldn't call it peat bog, but I mean, you're in that really fertile earth zone where everything grows really well because it's just so damn soapy.
Okay, so for example, if this is the vehicle, for whatever reason, how is it positioned? Is it just like on its side up to its anus and face here in muck, or is it, are the tires above and just a little bit sunk in? What are we dealing with?
You're on a slight lean right now because I think the APC has a bit of a tapered lean to
The tires
to the
stick out.
top shoulder. The
Yeah.
tires kick out. So right now, this is the top of the vehicle. Bottom of the vehicle is kicked up,
Okay.
and
So it's
I
like,
mean, it's got a large enough surface area that it's sinking in, but it's not vacuum sucked into the earth right now. You guys let it sit for a couple hours too long, it'll start
This
sinking
seems fairly easy. What is around for wildlife?
At the moment, a couple of dead rhino buffalo, to be honest.
Nothing else? Nothing like, I know we were near the fence, like near the perimeter and stuff, so is there anything else on the other side of the fence?
Well, on the other side of the fence, on the inside of this area, you'll find some tritops. But you guys were, to be honest, that would almost be where the top of the APC is going to be pointed towards, because you guys took a crank hard right, and then oof. So I mean, getting tritops to pull it. If you guys did do that, he would have to turn off the fence for an extended period, bind up those. He definitely doesn't want to play that game.
Yeah. At this point, I still think I'm just gonna dig next to it, and then work once I've got enough sunk in. Start digging under where the tires are,
Just to try and create
see if
that
I can
wedge
just
spot.
get it to kind of pull itself down, and then it can fall into the hole, and then the tires are down, and then we can just kind of work it back and forth and get it out.
Do you have any engineering skills? I mean, this is just kind of common sense stuff for us, but
I guess.
So for a juicer,
I've got some wilderness survival.
well, if we could just alter the telemetry from the angle of the sun and work
is there
on
any
the
like
map.
deadfall or anything around? Like trees?
there's some trees around. You guys could make deadfall.
I do have a chainsaw.
This will be the first time you can successfully use said chainsaw.
Yeah, it's either rope it and rhino it, like rope it and have a tritop or whatever.
Downside is this thing still weighs 40 tons.
Yeah, how much does a triceratops weigh?
But that's not the issue. The issue is the rope.
Good point. You don't have a winch on this thing?
I don't think it comes equipped with one, actually.
It will when we're done this mission.
Yes, it will.
Okay, so,
Can we use the like logs and stuff to kind of, as we dig, kind of?
well, so we just gotta get this thing up right, right?
Yeah.
Do we have any weapons that have a large concussive blast?
The gun
No,
on
for the
top?
most,
It's a laser cannon. It's a laser cannon.
Yeah, I
It
need
has
for the
something
most part,
else.
everything you guys have is energy weapons. Nothing crazy like a railgun. You guys don't have any glitter boy boom guns around us.
Yeah, I was thinking we could just, you know.
NG505.
Sustained fire with that thing, but how much would that cost you for sustained fire for
It
a
would probably
minute?
cost. It would probably cost two.
millions.
Well, it fires single shots. It's an artillery cannon, basically.
Right.
1,700 credits per shot.
Wow, that's expensive.
Yeah,
How many shots per minute?
as many as you have hand to hand.
Wow.
So it can put out a scary amount of firepower. Yeah.
Crazy. I like your idea. Let's dig her out.
I guess the only way to do it. And then we can cut down one of the trees and use a lever to try and lever it into the hole.
Now, versus shovel, do we have any other tools that might be more efficient than a shovel? High explosives.
Anything that we use might run the risk of damaging the APC.
That's fair.
And if we take out more than one tire, then we're actually at a major detriment because we only have 6 tires. One tire is fine. If we lose one tire, we can still operate.
Yeah, okay. Well, we might as well start on that for sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start digging.
Okay.
I've got, as I said, I've got wilderness survival, so I know how to dig a hole.
And I should be able to look at him and just not be like, oh. Like, I should know, okay, I can see he's digging. Yeah, okay, I should, I can figure that out. Ooh.
I opt for
Normal military rules. Shovel in one hand, rifle next to me.
Alright.
keep an eye open as they're
What is the effect of firing a particle beam weapon on ground?
It does, actually, that might actually work because it disintegrates.
Particle beams are nasty.
Then why don't we load up the particle beam pistol and fire a few blasts towards.
It might make a good, cut,
Yeah.
and then we can start
Start
digging
point.
from there.
Yeah.
And it might actually heat everything up to kind of
It
solidify
might heat
a
up
little
and
too.
potentially try and dry some of the dirt a bit. So if you guys are getting excessive kind of slosh back.
Does anybody know how to engineer and modify a pistol for sustained fire versus sustained beam? Versus...
Those ones, because it's a pulse pistol, it won't.
Okay.
That thing would overheat something fucking fierce.
Okay.
Well,
If
especially because it only has normal eclipse in it, so it only has 8 shots. 7 or 8 shots.
If I get to shoot something, no problem. You had me at hello.
What kind of MDC does it do?
5d6.
Oh, that's you're talking almost creating craters.
Well,
5d6 MDC into dirt, that's the equivalent of a...
But we're talking disintegration, not...
Yeah.
No, and that's what I'm thinking, because, I mean, if we want to go back to the basics, 1d4 MD is your typical nuclear blast. Like the old R times worth of nuclear blast. This is all focus energy. I'd say you drop about... How much ammo in a E-clip for you?
That is a question
I
for
think
him.
it's 7 or 8.
There you have it. Jeez. I mean, you start dropping... Depending on how you target underneath the wheel.
I'd honestly test it and see how big of a crater it makes.
I'm gonna say it's a
Don't
1
lose
foot.
the tire. Hey, Dino, dude. Yeah, no doubt.
I would say probably easily one square foot of actual muddy dirt disintegrated per MD of damage, clean and easy.
Okay.
I mean, because just thinking, it's focus damage, right? It's
Yeah.
massive.
The problem is, well, if that's the case, if it's still a bolt, because the particle beam is a bolt,
it'll do that
It'll
in
do-
a straight
yeah.
shot.
so
So
if
it's
you-
not gonna.
Crater
But I mean,
out.
if it's doing this, and it's going to do that for however long it takes to do,
You guys
say,
should be able to just
10 damage, it'll do
Send
it.
up there.
Well, I would do it for longer than 10 feet because you're talking. This isn't a cubic foot. You're talking cubic feet, so you're talking 50, 60 foot of drilling, even into the water and slosh and everything like that. Some of that energy is going to dissipate into heat, so maybe we'll double the range to this. So I'd say you're
It's
going
just a
to
matter
do
of
digging.
It's just a matter of dispersing that energy. And, and all the energy that disperses into the surrounding muddy soil will kind of bake it anyway.
Yeah, bake it and heat it.
Doesn't Aiden have a particle beam?
He does have a particle beam pistol, just like you do.
Yeah.
So
So,
you two
we should be able to just
You two emptying clips, completely emptying clips into the dirt around, should hopefully dry.
Even just
prep some dirt.
right where the tires are, so
Yeah,
that we can
so-
dig everything out that way,
Okay.
and then just dig underneath the wheels so you get the weight to shift over.
Okay.
All right, so you're gonna do that.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so yeah, I'll say for the most part
It'll certainly be
it's
faster.
pissing
hours
pissing
of shit.
semantics to get you to roll damage. You're burning and you're doing some good solid damage to the dirt, so you're heating stuff up, almost baking it as it's clay. Cooking it really solid.
6 per clip.
There you go.
3 clips.
There you go.
And then,
You guys can use however many you want.
I'd say just use 2 clips.
Can we charge them?
How
on the
far
APC?
is
We
space?
don't have the ability to charge them yet.
Okay.
We're trying to figure that one out. Me and what's her face?
Free.
Frey. That's the one. We'll have to try and figure that out
Okay.
because I don't even think there's anything in the rules for it. I've been doing research. I don't know
How
how
do we
that
charge you
works.
clips?
Usually
yeah,
once
gotta
the-
be something.
I have the revised book here.
While you're looking that up.
Source book 1 revived. This is the one that finally. Thank you, Kevin Sambita, for this copy right here specifically because you gave us the prices on buying mini missiles and repairing armor. Let's see if you put Eclipse in it. How many years did we wait for this? Let's just take a quick look. The revised version, 2007.
Sounds close.
Yeah, about 10 years. Easy. Okay. Let's see, page 36. Did we do it, Kevin? Salvaging regards. Oh, there's Aiden.
We have our 4th person now.
NBC body armor repairs, communication system, NBC on your foot, robots, special optics, mini missiles, missile systems, launches, costs, energy weapons.
In a word, yes.
It's funny, every time I ask somebody, hey, I was being a parent, you know, tiring. Next question.
Okay, doesn't have a price here on clips. Kevin, please.
Right to us, Sam.
Um,
Right to us, Sam.
We'll-
What
we'll
the
deal
hell
with-
did you do with
we'll-
riffs at gmail.com?
so we'll deal with pricing out the energy clips and stuff like that later. How far did you want to space these particle beam blasts apart from each other? Well, if you're trying to create a barrier wall to prevent moisture from getting through, you'll definitely have to kind of figure some.
Probably about 6 inches apart. Well, no, because if we're doing it the thing's almost 20 feet long. So it'll have to be a foot apart. And I'll give you one of my extra clips for my pistol, so you're not.
Okay.
So at least then you still have an extra clip.
I'll need it by the time I'm done emptying 3 on the ground.
So you empty 3 into the ground, clean her up. Between the two of you, both of you could work a shovel pretty well. So you guys can go
Well,
ahead.
we could shoot more.
That's true.
I don't know. Your little sword thing might be able to cut through that.
I just look at him shocked. How dare you? I am not putting my sword in the ground.
Oh, wait,
What the
I have a
hell,
Wil-
man?
I have a Wilkes laser sword. Use that just to cut like 1 foot squares, and you just pick it up and throw it out.
of the dry stuff.
Yeah,
Well, it's a laser sword. It would make that too.
that's true. It would give a nice toasty exterior. to that pretty
All right, so you guys kind of work at it. I'm not even going to get you guys to make strength checks. I'm going to get one person to make a check, just a quick percentile, see how well Makeshift Engineering Works will throw a 55% chance. You guys choose 55 high or 55 low.
Just one of us roll?
Just one of you guys
Okay,
roll.
yeah, you roll.
I'm gonna go 55 low.
55
Okay.
roll it is.
49.
Nice.
Perfect.
The dice are already
You guys work at this crap. It takes you about 3 hours to just kind of work your way through this stuff, and you manage to get the APC, boom, kind of dropped. It's on 2 wheels, and it's just kind of sitting there. So it's kind of kicking.
I'm here to drive.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we'll let the juicer drive, and the juicer rolled the APC on its side.
Let the
Great.
juicer
Yeah.
try. Yeah.
You weren't here. I was the only one that had the ability to drive.
Yeah.
So it was either the juicer drive or we all walk.
All right.
Sorry, I'm just picturing. I was picturing my falling Cosmo and I'm trying to work a clutch and just having a damage time.
And then the juicer runs by you at 85 kilometers an hour. and
Get
going,
out of the vehicle! Yeah.
So you guys managed to get it back onto 2 wheels, essentially for.
All right,
You
I'm
can
getting back in. We're gonna do the back and forth thing. Drive, reverse, and then drive, foot to the floor, and hope for the best.
foot to the floor. It's
I'm
juicer.
just gonna read
We
it.
should
He
know
does have to decide while this is going on.
He's gonna be a while.
So, make a piloting check with I'm going to say a 15 point negative on it. You should be able to get her out.
Wait, did you say you were pointed at the barrier wall right now?
We're like at least half a mile from it.
Okay.
Well, still. Yeah, given you're driving.
33.
Oh, yeah. So the juicer kind of.
Given my driving.
Yeah, you somehow cross that distance in half a second.
More than anything, you guys feel boom as this thing hits the front and he kind of stops her, pulls her back. I just got to get a good run at this. Boom! And then just got to get a good run at this. Boom! And then you guys see the wheels just kind of finally grind and crank as this thing pulls itself out.
There goes our insurance premium.
We still have those?
Yeah.
Insurance. We don't have insurance.
Yeah. Although the town that we're working for should.
If they don't know, it won't hurt us.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure it will. I mean, maybe. So, you guys managed to get this thing out. Everyone's just kind of, hey, the juicer got it out. Fucking nutcase. And he's flooring it off in the distance because he said he got it pinned. And
We're like, yay!
yeah,
Driving away.
Yeah, he is coming back for us, right?
eventually he
If
might.
we're lucky.
The 3 of you who are not in the vehicle, Mr. Creed, I'm going to get you to roll a d20 for me.
Okay. That's 16.
You think you see something in the bush moving around.
It's
You
not
have-
the juicer doing donuts in the
It's not the juicer.
Something large or?
No, it's not even that big. It doesn't look like Griggle Reapers. It's definitely different.
Oh,
Facehuggers come in all sizes, my friend.
I will turn on the thermal vision from my multi-optics helmet. Does it tell me anything interesting?
Turning on the thermals, actually, you know what? It's really interesting. You don't see anything on the thermal.
Right. I will draw the attention of my companions and kind of point in the general direction. So
Do
there's-
we hear-
there's something over there?
Almost.
How far is it from us?
Well, we
Can't
haven't
tell
seen it, right?
100%.
Well, he told us though, right?
He hasn't had anything effectively precise about it. But you two, you're on the ground. You're up in the air at least. He's thankful for this. You two, roll a horror factor check versus 14.
D20?
Yes, that is a d20 plus your horror factor bonuses. Yay!
5?
No bonuses. 8.
Okay.
checks underwear.
Okay, so effectively, what you guys see is fear incarnate. No, you guys are fine. You guys are fine. It's just if he gets to you guys in
Do
time.
we have an image I can pull up on this camera?
It is a tiger claw raptor,
Oh.
Oh.
and it's not just one of them.
What are you doing, Ethan?
Well, right now you feel like there's too many to count.
Like something like that.
Yeah, something like that guy.
Like what? Oh.
There we go. All right.
Am I like
Oh.
frozen in fear? or-
You-
I don't.
All you hear is you hear him say, "Hey guys, I think there's something," and then you hear these two just, "Ah!"
Alright, there's something.
I've soiled my armor.
Okay, turning around, coming back.
As quick as you can. Done and done. All right, so it will be initiative. I would say initiative, but it's just for Joseph Creed and myself. You guys are last on initiative, and you lose to one attack. My apologies.
Ooh, whoops.
6.
Moving so slow.
You're just frozen in fear for a moment. Takes
Trying to think of my unclean armor. We'll have to change that.
Yeah, you're just going. That shit. Is that shit?
That's
Yeah,
not
that's
shit. That smells shit. Was that me or you?
So your initiative was 6.
It's off to a great start.
You kind of bolted off, so I'm going to say if you make a crazy maneuver, you could make it
Well,
back to them.
no.
You could make it back to them for next turn.
I'm out of Eclipse, man.
So I'll let you roll initiative, but it's not really going to matter. What's going to matter is your piloting check.
Do you want me to roll a piloting check now?
Just when you decide to turn. Are you going to wait until the end of this, or are you going to do first thing? You're going to try
First thing.
Okay. So you're
Because
going to do
this
crazy
sounds
maneuver?
like panic.
Are you going to do a crazy instant maneuver, like a J break, or are you going to try and
J turn.
like a J turn, or are you going to try and
Is it juicer? Is
Yeah,
that the question?
it's J turn.
it's J turn?
It's J turn.
All right. Okay, let's throw. We'll just throw. You know what? I'll be gentle. Another 20-point penalty. That's it.
20-point penalty?
Yeah.
That's gentle.
That's fairly gentle. You're trying to do a J turn in a swamp,
In an EPC.
in a vehicle that is. It's about as. How do you put it? It's as top heavy as a Jeep.
Yeah, I see the whole like swamp building up like a carpet against the tire as you try and make that turn.
Yeah, I'm going with the whole turn. Oh look, that's a soft spot.
So you're gonna go slow.
Yeah, I'm gonna go slow.
Okay, so I'll just let you
Just
do.
rolled it back over.
I'll let you do a normal piloting roll if you're taking your hold.
Okay. 50 on the button.
Okay, and that's your score.
No, that's what I rolled, but my thing is 68. So
Oh yeah, no problem.
20-point penalty wouldn't have been though.
No, 20-point penalty would have been. Alrighty, so that is their initiatives. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them get to act. 5 of them get to
Sorry,
act.
how many?
5 of them get to act before Joseph does.
5.
These things come in, and what is it? He'll make it to. No, they won't. They breach just over half of the distance to get to you in the first round. That was those 5, and there is 3 more, and they will act after Joseph. Joseph, your action.
How
There
close
is
together?
8 of them in
Oh
total.
boy. How close together are character names are escaping me here.
Misty and Thrail.
How close together are Misty and Thrail?
Misty and Thrail are approximately. I'm going to say they're probably about 50, 60 feet apart. But right now, everything is pinching from surround.
Okay. If memory serves for my force field, I can create a maximum of 40 feet around? Or
Maximum
is
of
that...
40 feet in square surface area.
Okay, so they're too far apart for me to get them both at the same time.
Correct. But you could drop one your first action and one your second action. Now it takes 2 actions for you to drop a force field.
I only have 3 right now because.
Well, I wouldn't
we're
be
also
concerned
going-
about her because she has the ability to.
Well, you have 4 actions on a normal basis, anyways, don't you? Oh no, you have assassin.
Yes, I have 3 because we're still level 1, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And they're coming in like wolf pack, kind of surrounding them, right?
It's right now they're just tightening the drawstrings. They're surrounding just about everyone. The only person or the only thing they weren't surrounding is him, because that thing took off like a bat out of hell.
Okay then. Odds or evens?
Odds.
All right. I'm gonna pop down a force field bubble over Misty here.
You want to do it for him? I can go intangible.
Oh, right. I forgot you could do that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will pop down a force field bubble over our terrified fallen Cosmo Knight here.
You're a knight. Grow up.
I'll be gentle here. We'll say 100 MDC, just a big bubble over top of him.
100 MDC and a big bubble.
Nice.
And that's 2 of my 3 actions.
Yes. All right. The other 3 managed to kind of come around. That is their first actions, your first actions, your first actions of panic. Now, you 2 are dead last every round. But, let's see. Attacks and strikes the field. Somehow, one of the Tiger Claw Raptors managed to miss the field. Interesting.
Tripped over his own feet.
Well, I have yet to do
Is it okay,
that.
mind if I,
Go for it. There's
Yeah,
more
there's
over
like
there.
a whole slew of that stuff over there.
So the Tiger Claw Raptor really overestimated his trajectory. Jumps right over the field and tags another Tiger Claw Raptor. So, you know, hungry things happen.
You must be the
Let's-
brains of the operation.
He doesn't crit success the crit fail. So, but he does manage to do 22 points of damage to Buddy Boy,
Oh wow.
which
It's because they attack with that big ass claw on their hind feet.